Alright guys, so I just got done with work. I'm gonna actually have a kind of a theory I have on The Flash season 6. So this is a theory, but I have stuff to actually back up the theory that could become true. I actually don't do theory videos very much on here. I did one about Deathstroke in Jericho in Titan season 2, and I had a theory where in Crisis on Infinite Earths that the Flash that they had to die, I said it doesn't necessarily have to be Earth Prime Barry Allen, like Grant Gustin Barry Allen. It could be like the Earth 90 Flash, and I was right. So, the Flash came back last night, and obviously Mirror Iris is still tricking Barry, and he thinks it's Iris. So we now know that the next episode, Barry will know that it's not really Iris. Now, what is the theory? So the theory is that they will break up or get a divorce as a cause of this, because early in the season when Barry was in, I think, The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, where he was, Iris knew right away it wasn't him that when he turned into Dark Flash. She said, that's not Barry. Now, Barry doesn't know that that's not Iris right now. I mean, there were clues where he's getting suspicious, like when Iris made the really good pancakes, because you remember she made lumpy pancakes and stuff. So, and the point I'm getting at is, that when Iris does come out of the mirror world, how will she react to knowing that he didn't notice that was her for a very long time? Now, I think it could lead to a big fight, and we know that, the new showrunner teased that, they'll definitely have face a rocky, marital tension or something, I think he said, and it could have tragic consequences to the rest of the season. Now, do I support this theory that they get divorced? Not really. I think it'd be more like a soap opera, like, because they divorce and stuff. Now, I do have a lot of problems with that, and because it will change the whole dynamic of the show and these characters, and another problem is, before Barry dated or got married to Iris, Iris really wasn't a part of Team Flash until that happened. So what would happen? Would she not be a part of Team Flash anymore, kind of go her own way? Now, I did hear before the season started that Candice Patton said in a panel that they will face marital tension, but she thinks Barry and Iris will always find a way to come back to each other. Because if you think, like, Barry Allen doesn't have a ton of love interests, because he's not like Spider-Man, where he has a bunch of love interests like Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, Felicia Hardy, Betty Brant, stuff like that. Iris is pretty much Lois Lane, like what Lois Lane is to Superman. It's to Barry, it's Iris, because the only other love interest he usually has is Patty Spivot. Now, in the show, he did kind of have a relationship with Linda Park, but Linda Park is usually more of a Wally West love interest. She's his girlfriend and eventual wife. And now, there is only 19 episodes this season because of the virus. Now, so, it's gonna get kind of escalated from there. I think it's gonna be a cool thing to see, like, because if they do get divorced, which they might not, it's gonna make up some drama and, kind of amp up the season in some ways. Now, I don't think, if they go this route, I don't think they'll legit get, like, a divorce and sign papers. I think they might do something similar to, what they did in season 3, where, she was, basically, where she was basically... Alright guys, so, as I was saying, I don't think they'll legit get, like, a divorce and, like, sign papers. I think they'll do something, if they go that route, I think they'll do something maybe similar to, what they did in season 3, where, Iris and Barry, like, split up, because she said Barry only proposed to her because, because he wanted to save her and stuff. And so I think if they go that route and decide to, split, that'll do something similar to that, like take a break from each other for a while and go their separate ways and then come back. Because, I mean, I think they'd always find a way back to each other, like Candace said. So, I mean, if the theory is right, I'll like kind of make another video. But I didn't really make up. I mean, I think a lot of people are thinking similar stuff to this. Given to what like people said, like, because they obviously changed showrunners. They had switched. Todd Helbing stepped down, and they brought in Eric Wallace, I think his name was. Sorry. So I think there's only 19 episodes, so I'll do a follow-up next week or something. Alright, guys, as you can see, I'm obviously back, and sorry about doing this in different places, but, keep forgetting stuff to say. So, like I was saying, it would kind of piss me off if they do something like that to the characters, but, I mean, I don't mean to sound like, oh, a hardcore West Allen person or anything, because I personally think some of the shipping stuff in these shows are kind of ridiculous. You got, like, made up stuff like West Allen, Snowberry, and like Bearwood City. That was funny. And like Flash Frost. I'm not a fan of that stuff, but I mean, I mostly know that because of like in comment sections in YouTube and just interviews from the actors and stuff like that. But it should be an interesting rest of the season, since we only got 3 episodes left. Now, the one thing that wouldn't surprise me as a cliffhanger that they do at the end of every season, I kind of wonder if maybe that they'll do something between Barry and Iris of them possibly getting divorced, or something happened between them as a cliffhanger, just because there's only a couple episodes left. I did hear that the original finale was gonna have a cliffhanger about the Reverse Flash or something. I mean, because he's their reoccurring villain in the show, obviously, which, I mean, He wasn't my favorite, like, speedster villain in the show. I liked Zoom a lot, but, so, I mean, I'm looking forward to next season, because, I think it'd be a good idea for them to actually have Godspeed as the main villain, or Red Death, because, I'm getting off subject here, but, because they literally, those are Godspeed's a big villain right now, at least in the Rebirth comics he was, and for them to just basically keep him as a minor villain appearing, it's kind of dumb to me. Alright, so that's obviously that's the end of the video finally, because I've been different places, and I actually recorded an original ending for this, but I still have stuff to say. So, alright guys, I'll, look out for a couple videos pretty soon. I'll do some more gaming videos like Skyrim, Modern Warfare, or The Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm actually gonna, in a couple weeks when the series ends, I'm gonna do a ranking every season from worst to best. I already did film a video that I'm gonna redo though. So alright guys, see ya.